Hey everyone, it's City Michelle here and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for this get to know me video, I asked a few questions to my Instagram followers on both my personal page and my physical therapy page. So I want to say thank you guys for all of your entries because I have like over 30 questions, but I'm only going to do 10 for this video. I don't want to make it too long. So yeah, I already picked the questions out that I'm gonna answer. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with question number 1, which was the most asked question, which is, when did you first become interested in PT, physical therapy for those who don't know, and what drew your interest? So in undergrad, I actually started out as a pre-pharmacy major at Hampton University, solely because my mom brought the idea to me prior to going to Hampton because I really didn't know what I wanted to major in. I just knew I wanted to be in the medical field. I just didn't know where necessarily. So started off as pre-pharm but ended up as a kinesiology major. So I switched my major at the end of freshman year because pre-pharmacy really wasn't cutting it for me. I didn't really enjoy it and the chemistry was like, I can't. So I actually don't remember how I ended up coming across kines. I think because some of my friends were kines majors and I didn't know what kinesiology was until I researched it when I was switching my major. And the one thing that caught my eye was physical therapy. If you go back and watch my best friend tag video with Leslie, you will see that I have actually broken something in my body, but not necessarily something that needed physical therapy. So make sure to go watch that video. I'll put it at the top right here, so just click that. So I've actually never been to physical therapy myself because I've never had the need for it, thankfully. So my interest basically came from doing research on career paths that you can take with kinesiology degrees. And after that, once I switched my major, I actually did several internships, but one internship that really sparked my true interest for PT, that told me that, oh yeah, I want to do this for not the rest of my life, but I want to do this for the majority of my life, was at my internship at the Shirley Ryan Ability Lab. I also talk about Shirley Ryan in depth in some of my previous physical therapy videos, so go check those out as well, but I won't go too much into depth about that. All right, question number 2. 3 favorite things about Chicago. Oh my God. Okay, 3 favorite things about Chicago. Downtown is one. I love going downtown. If you follow me on my Instagram page at @smichelle_j, you will see downtown on my story at least once a week because I literally love going downtown. Just the architecture itself and our skyline, we have the best skyline. No one can tell me anything different. So definitely downtown. Number 2, the food. If you've ever been to Chicago or live in Chicago, you know that we have the best food. No further questions needed. And number 3, the culture. Chicago is a very culture-rich city. We have a lot of historical landmarks and events that took place in Chicago. It's very culture-rich, and I really love that about my city. And I really love that I'm able to say that I'm from Chicago, not the suburbs. Yes, I love being a Chicagoan. Number 3, favorite protective style. Okay, let me tell you guys about my protective style. So, well, protective styles with weave, my hair does not do well with that. I don't think my hair is strong enough. Like if you guys see, like I had my, I just took out my feed-in braids, and every time I have protective styles with weave in them that I keep for long periods of time, I only have those in for like 2 weeks, but my hair literally, I feel like my hair sheds more than the normal person, and every time I take down my protective styles, I lose a whole bunch of hair. I know you lose about 100 strands of hair per day, but I feel like I lose like 1,000 strands because look, I might be being dramatic right now, but my favorite protective style with weave added in would definitely be faux locks. I have faux locks. I'm going to insert a picture. I have faux locks for the first time when I went to Miami last year for spring break, and I literally loved them. They were so cute. I did them myself with the help of my little Liz. She helped me braid my hair, but that style took like 10 hours for me to do by myself. Would I do it again? Probably not, but I would definitely go get them done because they take way too long to do yourself. But favorite protective style like this with my natural hair only, my favorite has to be flat twist because they're the easiest to manage and they look cute. You can style them in different ways. I feel like my braids, only did braids because they're super easy and I'm going on a road trip tomorrow, so this is just like a, you know, just throw it in my head type style. But flat twists, I love those. I'll insert a picture too if I have one. Question number 4, what are your biggest turnoffs? My biggest turnoffs, I literally have 2. I just have 2. Number 1 is being ignored, because I think that's the rudest thing ever. Don't ever ignore me because you'll see my bad side, or you just won't hear from me ever again. So don't ignore me. That's so rude. And number 2, don't lie to me. There's no reason to lie to me. I'm not gonna lie and say that I've never lied. I have lied before, but don't lie to me. Yeah, being ignored and being lied to, 2 things that really get under my skin and will literally make me stop talking to you altogether. Question number 5 is, how'd you find your love for soccer? So those of you who don't really know me or don't follow me on my social media, I played soccer for majority of my life up until college. I played soccer like 12 or 13 years. I started at the age of 5 and all the way up until senior year of high school. So where did my love come from it? I'm gonna be totally honest with you guys. I didn't start loving soccer until I got to high school. From age 5 to, when do you get in high school? Like 13, 14? From age 5 to 13, I literally hated it because my dad used to force me to play. I played for like a league here in Chicago. I don't know if it's just Chicago based, but it's called AYSO. And I used to play for them. We used to have practice like once or twice during the week, and then we have games on Saturdays. Now, I knew none of these girls personally because none of us went to school together. So I think I didn't really enjoy it because I didn't really have a bond with my teammates throughout the years. And I think that definitely plays a huge portion in soccer. And especially winning games. You have to have that bond with your team in order to have a certain level of fluidity on the field. So once I got to high school, obviously I was going to school with all of these girls who were on the team with me. Freshman year was kind of hard because majority of the girls on the team were juniors and seniors, and I was a freshman on varsity. So I didn't really have a relationship with them that much, but we were cool. But relationships just progressed more with the people who were in my grade per se. The level of success like grew as the years went along because we had such a tight bond on the soccer team. So yeah, that's where my love came from. I got introduced to it from like 5 to 13, but then I started taking it more seriously in high school, and that's where I literally fell in love with it. I think this is question number 6, but what are the top 5 things on your bucket list? So I'm just gonna list them. I'm not gonna really go into depth. Number 1 is skydive. I want to jump out of a plane sometime in my life. Not right now because I still have more life to live, but maybe like when I'm like 30 or something, when I've experienced more life. Number 2, I want to go cliff jumping. Number 3, zip lining in the jungle somewhere. Number 4, if you watch my last video, I want to go to the Maldives. That's how you pronounce it. It's not the Maldives, it's the Maldives. And number 5, it's kind of a reach, and I don't know if I will actually ever do it, but I want to climb a mountain. Like, I'm not sure which mountain yet because I heard that takes like years. Like, what's the tallest mountain in the world? Let me look that up. Mount Everest. Oh my God, will I ever climb Mount Everest? I don't know. Skydiving, cliff jumping, zip lining, Maldives, and climb Mount Everest. So number 7 is, what are some of the things that you like to do in your free time? 1, I love hanging out with my friends regardless of what we're doing. I love hanging out with my friends. I love to volunteer. It's kind of hard during the pandemic now. It's not that many opportunities. And plus you want to, you don't want to be around a lot of people right now. But I do like to volunteer in my free time. Shout out to Coffee, Hip Hop, and Mental Health. Make sure to check them out on Instagram. I will link them right here. Also, another thing I love to do in my free time is travel. I literally want to see the world. And I mean that when I say that. I want to see the world. I also like to hang out with my family in my free time. I would say I'm a very family-oriented person, so I love being around my nieces and my family. I love when my family comes in town, and we just have a good time. All right, number 8. I think this is my favorite question. It is, what is your favorite Hampton memory? So those of you who don't know, I recently graduated from Hampton University. I literally have a shirt on. I'm a recent May 2020 graduate from Hampton, and favorite Hampton memory, I have a lot. I think one of my very first favorite Hampton memories is induction night, the induction ceremony when we officially became a part of the Hampton family. It was a very sentimental moment. I still remember vividly putting on my white dress, and one of my friends accidentally touched my dress, and she had lipstick on her hands, and it was literally a red mark on my white dress for induction, and I was so upset, but we got it out. But I remember my escort, that doesn't sound right, but we had escorts. Like, the men came to pick us up from our dorms and escorted us to Ogden Hall for the induction ceremony. And once the ceremony was over, we all came outside and wrapped around Ogden Circle. I'll probably insert some pictures. And then that night was great. The night after the ceremony was great because that was the first Holland. I can't really go into Holland right now, but Hollands are basically parties that are hosted on the campus, usually on Fridays or Saturdays. But right after that was the first Holland. Oh my God, first Holland. First Holland literally is a memory within itself. That was like the most fun Holland ever. It was so hot. Literally, I'm gonna insert pictures of people's pants were literally two-toned because it was so hot in there.
Bruh, this is just like Kenwood Homecoming 2012, 2013, all over again.
Oh my God, yeah. That might be my favorite Hampton memory, that first Holland. But yeah, the induction ceremony and the Holland right after it was literally one of my favorite Hampton memories. Okay, question number 9 is a 2-part question. It says, are you a good cook, and what is your favorite thing to cook? So I would say that I'm a pretty good cook. The air fryer and the crock pot are literally my best friends. So that goes to say that I love, my favorite meal to cook would be salmon with some rice and green beans. And the salmon has to have lemon on top of it. There's no other way to eat salmon, literally. So yeah, I think that's my favorite meal that I've cooked. Second to cabbage. I love cabbage too. My butt doesn't tell it, but yeah, cabbage is one of my other favorites too. So question number 10, the last and final question is, what was the transition like graduating college into the real world? Man. So post-undergrad life is different, and I don't think I have the traditional post-undergrad life. I don't think any of us really have the traditional post-undergrad life right now due to the pandemic, but I'm just gonna speak on my behalf of how post-undergrad has been for me. Well, after graduating from Hampton in May, I stayed down in Virginia for an extra month. I was doing a lot of Instacarting to make some money. because I knew I wasn't staying down there long. I was leaving in June. So left in June, came back to Chicago, moved back in with my mom, and got another job in retail. Nothing to do with my major at all. My main focus was getting into PT school, so I've spent majority of my time applying to school and stuff like that. I'm not gonna lie, it's been kind of hard, especially in the pandemic. I think it added on to it, but I think I definitely faced some depression post undergrad, and I heard that that's actually common, post undergrad depression. Just looking at my friends who have already started their careers and everything based off of their majors, they were able to do that. But comparison is literally the thief of joy. So I had to definitely reiterate that quote in my head, because I'm on a separate path than I am from my friends. But it's still hard at the same time, because you know you want to get jump started in life. So definitely face some depression in that aspect. But now I've kind of gotten out of that and started to tell myself, like, I've gotten my stuff together. I recently bought a planner so that I could be more productive with my life and for my future. And it's definitely helped me stay in line with what I want to do and what I want to accomplish before I get to PT school. So that has definitely helped me a lot in that regard. Gonna take full advantage of this free time that I have prior to going to PT school, because once I hit PT school, you guys probably won't be seeing me on social media that much. I will still continue to try and post once a week for you guys, but I'm not sure how that's gonna go yet. But I am definitely taking advantage of this time now, which is why I am traveling a lot more, experiencing a lot, just, you know, having fun, doing me, living my life. And because I know that it's soon coming to an end, I will be buckled down in the books in the library probably 24/7. So yeah, post undergrad life is different. It's definitely something that you have to get used to, coming from, you know, partying and, you know, having tests, having a social life, things of that nature. Being close to people your age 24/7 is definitely a change from going from that to pretty much being alone for a majority of the time now. So that was definitely something I had to get used to. But it's getting better now, and I'm excited for what the future holds and all of these trips that I have coming up soon. So yeah. All right, guys. So that was the end of my get to know me. Thanks again for all of the questions that you guys entered on my Instagram page. I might do a part 2 get to know me later on in the future, but I just wanted to answer 10 of you guys' questions. Oh my gosh, I was about to forget. So I recently reached 100 subscribers on YouTube. And oh my gosh, I'm really so excited, because that was one of my milestones for my YouTube channel, of course with many more to come. But that was like my first milestone that I wanted to reach. So I recently reached that a couple days ago. So I'm so excited about that I am doing a giveaway for you guys. So yes, I am doing a giveaway for you guys for helping me reach 100 subscribers. I will insert the post for it somewhere on this screen so you guys can see. But in order to read it better, just go onto my Instagram page at smichelle_j to see how to enter the giveaway. I will be giving away not one, but 2 $25 Amazon gift cards for helping me reach my 100 subscribers. So you guys still have time to enter. I actually dropped the giveaway instructions on my Instagram already on this past Saturday, but you have a week to submit your entry. So it started March 20th and it will end March 27th. So make sure you go and check that out on my Instagram page. And once again, thank you guys so much for helping me reach 100 subscribers, and let's keep it going. Okay guys, as always, thank you guys for watching my video, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on those post notifications so you get notified every single time that I post a new video. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you.